Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NFL Spotlight, where we dive deep into the gridiron action that keeps us on the edge of our seats. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the world of professional football, with a special eye on those powerhouse teams from the East, the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. Tonight, we've got a thriller brewing that could shake up the playoff picture in a big way. Picture this. It's Week 16, the air is crisp with December drama, and the New England Patriots are staring down a golden opportunity to punch their ticket back to the postseason for the first time in 4 long years. But standing in their way, the Baltimore Ravens, desperate and dangerous, fighting tooth and nail for their own playoff survival. What a matchup. It's got all the makings of a classic NFL showdown. And as someone who's covered the Pats through their dynasty days and the Eagles through their underdog triumphs, I can tell you, this one's got echoes of those epic battles that defined the league. Let's set the stage here. The Patriots, led by their young gunslinger Drake Maye in his sophomore season, are rolling into Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium, a fortress where the Ravens fans turn up the volume to deafening levels. New England hasn't tasted playoff football since that heartbreaking exit back in 2021. And boy, have the faithful in Foxborough been hungry for a return. Remember the glory days? 6 Super Bowl rings under the Tom Brady-Bill Belichick regime, with comebacks that still give fans chills, like that insane 28-3 rally in Super Bowl 51 against the Falcons. The Pats were the kings of the AFC East, bullying rivals like the Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, and New York Jets year after year. But post-Brady, it's been a rebuild, and now, with Maye at the helm, throwing lasers to receivers like Kayshon Boutte and handing off to the bruising Ramondre Stevenson, they're on the cusp. A win here clinches a playoff berth, and if they sweep their final games, they lock up the division title. That's the kind of resilience we've seen from New England, much like the Eagles' own gritty comebacks. Speaking of the Eagles, let's not forget how this ties into the broader NFC picture. Philly, our birds from the city of brotherly love, are in a dogfight of their own in the NFC East, battling the Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, and Washington Commanders for supremacy. Jalen Hurts, that dual-threat wizard who's drawn comparisons to legends like Randall Cunningham, has been lighting it up with A.J. Brown hauling in contested catches and Saquon Barkley pounding the rock. The Eagles' defense, anchored by stars like Darius Slay in the secondary and Jordan Davis up front, reminds me of the Patriots' old bend-but-don't-break units under Belichick. And historically, these two franchises have shared the spotlight in massive games. Think Super Bowl 39 in 2005, where Donovan McNabb and the Eagles fell short to Brady's Pats, or the unforgettable Super Bowl 52 in 2018, when Nick Foles pulled off the Philly special trick play to stun New England and bring home Philly's first Lombardi trophy. That underdog vibe, it's alive in both teams today. The Pats are channeling that Eagles spirit from 17 to 18, rising from the ashes. Now, zooming in on this Patriots-Ravens clash, it's been flexed to prime time for good reason. The Ravens, perennial playoff contenders under John Harbaugh, have that Lamar Jackson magic. Even if injuries have nagged them this year, they're clinging to hope in the AFC North, trailing the Pittsburgh Steelers at 8-6, and a loss here drops their playoff odds to a dismal 28%. Ouch! As NFL.com's Ali Bunpuri put it, New England doesn't need this win as badly as Baltimore, who's desperately trying to keep pace with Pittsburgh. If the Steelers handle business in Detroit, Baltimore's path gets even thornier. But for the Pats, even a slip-up isn't fatal. They can still clinch by winning at least one of their last 2, or both for the crown. It's high-stakes football, folks, the kind that harkens back to those Brady-era playoff previews against Baltimore. Remember the 2014 divisional round? Pats down 14 twice, but Brady engineers 2 comebacks for a 35-31 win. Epic stuff. Let's break down the keys to this game with some in-depth analysis. On offense, watch Drake Maye. He's got that poise beyond his years, completing over 65% of his passes this season with a touchdown-to-interception ratio that's turning heads. He's quoted saying, "It's what we play for. It's what we're building toward for many years to come." Love that fire. He'll need to navigate Baltimore's stout defense, led by Roquan Smith, that all-pro linebacker who's like a heat-seeking missile. For the Ravens, if Jackson's healthy, his legs could exploit New England's secondary, which has been solid but vulnerable to mobile QBs. Matthew Judon, the Pats' edge rusher who's a terror off the line, will be crucial in containing him. Think of Judon as New England's version of the Eagles' Hasten Reddick, just relentless pressure. Statistically, it's a toss-up. The Patriots rank in the top 10 for rushing defense, allowing under 110 yards per game, which could neutralize Baltimore's ground attack. But the Ravens lead the league in points per game at home, averaging 28.5. Compare that to the Eagles' own home dominance at Lincoln Financial Field, where the crowd's energy, those rowdy Philly fans chanting "Ye GLES," has propelled them to a 7-1 record this year. New England's Gillette Stadium faithful are no slouches either. They've got that loyal New England spirit, enduring blizzards for their team. Injuries? Pats are dealing with some O-line tweaks, but nothing season-ending. Ravens might miss a key corner, opening up deep shots for Maye. Diving deeper into historical context, the Patriots-Ravens rivalry is storied, 9 playoff meetings, with New England holding a 6-3 edge. It's like the Eagles' beef with the Cowboys. Heated, historic, full of bad blood. Philly's crushed Dallas in recent years, much like how the Pats owned the Jets during the dynasty. And trivia time. Did you know the Patriots' 6 Super Bowls tie them with the Steelers for most ever? While the Eagles' one in II was sweetened by beating Brady. Pop culture ties. Think Invincible. The Mark Wahlberg flick about Eagles walk-on Vince Papale. Or the Pats' Deflategate drama that became fodder for late-night shows. Even in 2025, with AI and streaming changing how we watch, these teams connect to timeless stories, resilience, like Rocky Balboa for Philly or the Boston Tea Party spirit for New England. Imagine a fictional post-game interview with Pats coach Jared Mayo. We came into Baltimore knowing it was do or die for them, but our guys showed that Patriot way grit. Drake's leadership, it's Brady-esque. As we wrap this up, folks, this Patriots-Ravens tilt is must-see TV. Tune in Sunday night and witness history. For Eagles fans, keep soaring. Your Birds host the Giants next, a chance to clinch the East. Whether you're in the Linc stands or bundled up at Gillette, football's magic is in these moments. Stay passionate, stay tuned, and remember, in the NFL, every play counts. What's your prediction? Hit us up in the comments. Until next time, this is your NFL Spotlight. Go get 'em.